So for so many talented experts out there who have amazing offers that actually work, many times it's just that the way they're phrasing their offer that don't get traction. Hey everyone, it's Vicky. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're talking about the secret psychology of copywriting. Today we're focusing in on the idea of secrets and the psychology behind them, how you can use them in the way that you tell your story, you communicate your brand and your business in order to find more clients. To demonstrate the importance of the psychology of secrets, I'll tell you a story about when I first started my business. At that time, I was actually feeling really good about where I was. I was doing strategy and management consulting. I was working with all these Fortune 100 companies, publicly traded companies, private but really profitable companies to help them grow their revenue, grow their profits. Surely I can start a business. I found it a bit difficult honing in on the right idea because I just had so many of them, and I'm multi-passionate and there are so many things I want to do. So I went back and forth a little bit between product and service, which idea I should pursue. But after a while, I just decided to go with one and test it out. So I spent about a month or so building out the idea, and when I launched, it was silence. Zero person out there cared about it. It was upsetting, but you know what? It's the first time I'm trying this, not a problem. I'm trying to do something new, something innovative, so people don't get it, that's okay. I just need to find out what is wrong, right? So like any good problem solver, I'm there on YouTube. I start watching all these videos, trying to figure out how I can fix this. So I go down the rabbit hole, I listen to How I Built This by Guy Raz, all of the episodes, trying to listen for that beginning bit of, how did they actually get their business to take off? And you know what? Nobody really talks about it. They talk about, in general, oh, I did this, but then it wasn't working, so I did this. But no one talked about the specifics, right? So I find, okay, that's frustrating. What is that thing that they know that I don't know? So I keep on going, I buy books, I find, courses, listen to those free webinars, and I try to implement different tactics. And I thought, you know what? I know the strategy. I've been doing this my entire life. So it's just the tactics that maybe is missing. I'm not 100% sure on how to run a Facebook ad or something. So I kept on looking and looking for that one thing that will resolve all of my worries, find my clients, and just have a takeoff. Can anyone relate? I was just out there consuming content nonstop. You can get content for free, for cheap, but no one told me what I was missing in my business. Looking back, it was probably the most stupid way of starting a business. I wasted, 6-7 months trying to figure out what was going on. I didn't have a system. I didn't have the steps in place. I wasn't doing the right things, prioritizing my time. I was wasting my number one valuable asset on just going all over the place and not being able to focus and actually get my business to take off. So in a different video, I've talked about how to actually set yourself up and get your client in just 1 month. But coming back to the psychology of secrets, is really important to understand the way that our brain is wired to be drawn towards, to be excited by secrets. Knowledge is power, right? It's ingrained in us in order to evolve, to know more, to make better decisions, to advance and evolve over time. So when someone says the secret to blowing up on YouTube, the secret to getting traffic to your website, the secret to earning $1 million while you're on the beach, of course you're interested, right? Yeah, what is that one thing? Everyone thinks that they already know a lot about a certain topic. We all think pretty highly of ourselves. If you look at clickbait, immediately you know that people are just looking for what is it that's missing, that one simple thing that will immediately make my life better. In behavior economics, it's repeated over and over again. People want to conserve energy. They want to conserve their efforts. They want to do as little as possible with as big of an impact as they can have, right? That's why unconsciously we just think, okay, there is just one thing that's missing. If I put it in there, My life will be perfect. I will have thousands of clients. I will have millions of dollars. I will, all my worries will be gone. I won't have problems in my relationships. I won't have, health problems, whatever it is, right? So the question that people have in their mind when they look for solutions is, what is that one thing that's going to make my life so much easier? What is that one secret that I don't know that can help me make everything easy again? So for so many talented experts out there who have amazing offers that actually work, many times it's just that the way they're phrasing their offer that don't get traction. Let's be honest. On the side of the service provider, product provider, we know that it takes more than just one simple thing to get results that matter, that people want. Take running a business, for example. All of these, big firms, Fortune 500s, the amount of work it goes into collecting data, analyzing data, doing research, turning the research into action items, doing those action items, getting things off the ground, building different aspects of sales, marketing, PR, as well as the product development. All of these things have to work together in order for a business to thrive, right? But on the flip side of people looking for the answers, even at a Fortune 500 level, they're looking for that one thing, that one service provider who can make everything easy, and they just need to plug and play, right? That's why as a service provider, even though you are talented and you can drive results and the amount of work that needs to happen, there is a disconnect between what you know and what someone is looking for. So how do you communicate so you close that gap between what people want and what you offer? It's by simplifying what you offer. Bring it down to the core. It's really thinking about, what is the one thing that other people are looking for? I know that it takes a lot more than just that one thing to give people the result that they want. But also you need to understand from the customer's point of view that they are really frustrated. They're not looking for that complete solution. They just want to find that one thing that will help tie everything together. So be that one thing that ties everything together. Don't try to sell them so many things. Give them a clear message on what it is you do, how you can help them, why it was missing. Take my business as an example. I work with expertise-based businesses to craft their brand message in order to resonate with more people and actually get more clients. So it could be consulting firms, coaching businesses, facilitation businesses, people who use their expertise as the service, as the product. In reality, getting clients is more than just being able to clarify your message, make it persuasive, get people to take action. It requires a good product or a service. It requires you to be able to articulate it to the right people in the right way using psychology, behavioral economics. And it's also about mindset, right? That your confidence is directly related to the way that you speak, directly related to the fees that you charge, directly related to everything that you do in your business. So in order to find more clients, you actually need all three. But the way I structure my brand message is not that, I teach you how to come up with your offer, clarify your message, and work on your mindset. Because really, my clients don't look for all three. Typically, they're the ones who already have spent hundreds of hours thinking about what they'll offer. They've offered a version of their service to some people, and they've been improving it over and over again. So they know that if things are not working, it probably has very little to do with their offer. Now, it could be true, it could not be true, but anyway, this is not front of mind the problem they want to solve. It's usually also not mindset. The experts that I work with usually have some sort of experience already. There is confidence in them. They understand the importance of mindset, and they do improve on that over time. They DIY it, and that's okay, right? Mindset is also not the problem that's front of mind for them. So what is front of mind for them? For my clients, is people who have good offers, who have a pretty strong mindset, but they just don't know how to communicate it with the rest of the world, right? They don't know exactly what to put out there in their content marketing. They don't know how to speak it when they talk about copywriting. They don't know what to write on their website. They write it again and rewrite it again, and they go back and forth without goal in mind. You know, they're just, I'm writing and rewriting, but I'm not really sure where I'm going. So this is the people that I help with. Doesn't mean that in my offer, we don't talk about mindset, we don't talk about your offer, but the problem, the secret my clients are looking for, the one thing that'll make their life easier, is this scientific approach to copywriting, to content creation. So in whatever it is that you do, you have to think about, okay, there are so many different aspects of your offer that make it whole, that actually get people results. But what is the one secret that will draw people in? At the end of the day, even if you offer the best thing in the world, if people are not interested, if you can't communicate what it is that they're looking for, if they don't look at what you offer and say, oh my God, this is going to solve my problem, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how good your offer is. You're gonna have so much difficulty getting it off the ground because it's hard to get people to try what you do. And the less people that try it, the less testimonials you have, the less word of mouth you'll get. And it just takes longer. And as time goes on, guess what? It wears on your mindset. It wears on, am I really meant to do this? Can I really make this a success? Empathize with that person who's struggling with this problem. I know you know a lot, but remember, the people that want your help are a few steps behind you. They can't see it. They can't see the world the way you see it. So you need to go back to where they are and talk to them and get them something that will help them take an action one step at a time so that they can get to where you are, right? Once you start working with them, you can introduce all of the extra components that will help them get the results that they want. If you found this helpful, please make sure to give this a thumbs up. It really helps with the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out these other videos and I'll see you in the next one.